Hello, guys and gals, and this is Vlog Friday, number 38, I believe. But, cool, yeah. Please hold just a sec. So, yeah, for you, it's only been a couple seconds. For me, it took me a couple minutes just to confirm something. But, anyways, this is Vlog Friday, where I go over usually 7 points, and that I find very, very important. And, anyways. On the day I'm recording this, it is June 20th. This won't go live until the 25th, though, so 5 days from now is when this one will go live. Anyways, on the, on June 21st, June 21st, 2018, sorry, it was 3 years ago, tomorrow, that, someone really important to me died. My mom passed away 3 years ago tomorrow. But for you, it will be 4 days before this actually gets posted. So the date will already be in the past. So, anyways, so I'm going to say a few things about her. Also, try and focus on the importance of being thankful for what you have while you have it. Because it's easy to take things for granted, it's easy to take people for granted. It's really easy to basically take situations for granted even. Anyways, yeah, if you do still have parents that are alive or grandparents, just make sure that you appreciate them, because before you know it, they might be gone. I don't know how much more in depth I want to go with this, so yeah, we're just gonna dive into this. The first point here is do something you enjoy at least once a day. Make sure it's something legal. But yeah, you also have to make sure it's something that's within your dietary wheelhouse. I would always put that into this list because my mom was a diabetic, and there were times when she didn't exactly follow her diet very strictly. And so, yeah. There was actually a time when it was almost Christmas, and I've mentioned this before. I don't know what video I mentioned this in or how many videos, but there was a time near Christmas. It would have probably been 2017, I would say. She passed away in 2018, but probably around Christmas of 2017, she I went to visit her. She lived alone in an apartment uptown, and I would visit her almost every day. And so when I visited her this time, she was collapsed on the floor of the kitchen, and she wasn't responsive. She was alive, but she just wasn't responsive. She was having one of her diabetic comas. She was taking cancer treatments at the time, and being a brittle diabetic, it would really mess with her sugars and stuff, because the chemo was really not agreeing with her. She didn't have any trouble with the radiation at all, but the chemo, yeah. But yeah, it was a few days before Christmas, and I found her collapsed, and I didn't know what to do. So I called the ambulance, and they took her to the hospital. Eventually, they life flighted her to like Peoria or something, because her blood sugar was over 1200. So she's lucky she didn't die then. Anyways, but yeah, um, but yeah, anyways, you should always follow your dietary restrictions. Anyways, but yeah, if you're depressed or something, this is good for the symptoms and not really the root cause. Um, to do something that you enjoy at least once a day, because it helps you to feel better. Just make sure that it isn't something mean. I mean, if being mean to other people is what makes you happy, then maybe you shouldn't do that. But anyways, number two is there's always someone who cares. This is really important to know, to remember, because society tends to alienate people, to make people feel lonely, to basically make people feel like their opinions don't matter, and it's just kind of sad because that's basically a lie, because there's always someone who cares, and yeah, it's easy to believe that there isn't someone who cares, and it's sad. I've known people who have taken the wrong way out, what I call the wrong way out. Um, I don't want to go too much into that now, but it's just sad when people get that depressed that they take the wrong way out. Um, the right way out is to die of old age, or you know, natural causes and stuff like that. The wrong way out is to take one's own life, which is nothing that I could ever condone, because in my worldview, everyone has a purpose, and basically, depriving society of even one person basically isn't acceptable, because everyone has a purpose. Number three is, if you are suffering from an affliction, there's no shame in seeking help. This could be for depression. This could be for an injury of some sort. This can be for mental illnesses like paranoid schizophrenia, bipolar, which used to be called manic depression. Um, there's so many, and there's just so many conditions out there these days, and there's less of a stigma attached to them these days. Less of a stigma attached to mental illness, because people are realizing that there really is no people don't really have control over it sometimes. You you just can't people who have these some people actually need medications, just to cope. And that can be the case with depression, and there are some people that can basically cope with depression without the medication, and that's awesome, and that's wonderful, and I really admire that. But I know that there are people out there that can't, and they might not seek help, and so they kind of live in misery, and it just shouldn't be that way. So if you are suffering, then seek help, because there are people in the service industry that will that they're there to help. That's their job. Number four is, no matter how bad things get, there is always hope, and it can be easy to forget this sometimes. Um, but yeah, it's always good to hold on to hope and positive thoughts. Positive thinking is the seventh point, I think. But um, it isn't always easy, because there are some situations that do seem impossible. But as long as you hold on to hope, you pull through at least relatively unscathed. Anyways, number five is also really important. Societal labels and tags are pointless. People are people, and it's easy to forget that people are people, especially if you get mad at them or something, and then you tend to see people in less of a positive light. And it's easy to think of someone as less than a person, which is wrong, because regardless of the color of somebody's skin, regardless of someone's religious beliefs, regardless of someone's sexual orientation, regardless of, all that stuff, people are people. I mean, people come in different shapes and sizes, and but deep down, a person is a person. And I think that's actually a Dr. Seuss, isn't it? I don't think I ever actually read any Dr. Seuss books, but I really did like Seussical the musical. There is one, a person is a person no matter how small. I think that's from Horton Hears a Who, I think. I don't know. I think it was from Seussical the musical, so maybe it wasn't from a Dr. Seuss book. I didn't actually grow up reading Dr. Seuss books, which is going to be shocking. I don't think that I think I might have read, when I was like 20, I might have read Green Eggs and Ham. But that's probably the only Dr. Seuss book I've actually ever read. Which is kind of shocking, probably, because, I mean, everyone's read Dr. Seuss. But, anyways, where are we again? I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. Societal tags and labels. But yeah, I've always found societal tags and labels to be kind of divisive, or a way that to put someone into a box they don't actually fit in. I mean, if you lump everyone of a certain eye color into this box and everyone of a certain religion into this box, then that just doesn't seem fair, because everyone is unique. And so yeah, I try to avoid societal labels and tags just because I don't know. I even find some of the ones that are supposed to be positive to be kind of offensive. So anyways, I don't really use those. Number 6 is be yourself. There will never be another you. And again, we're talking about uniqueness, individuality. Individuality is really, really important. But yeah. Everyone is basically born unique, and with unique viewpoints, unique ideas, unique opinions. And it's always important to express those. So you should always be yourself. The most popular YouTubers around, they are themselves, and people know that they are themselves, and so they're really popular because people like them for who they are, and people will like you for who you are as well if you just be yourself. Anyways, number 7 is always think positive thoughts, and I'm not talking about the sarcastic, I'm positive it's going to be a bad day. No. There's always power in positive thinking. There's been several studies and lots of books written about it, but it has been proven scientifically that positive thinking can increase a person's lifespan, increase or improve a person's attitude. There's a myriad, however it's pronounced, of benefits to positive thinking, and positive thinking, even in trying times, is even better. But yeah, so always try to have positive thoughts in your head. That's probably one of the best things that you can do. Anyways, I'm probably going to end this here. Looks like we took up 13 minutes and 45 seconds, but that's okay. If you like this content, then make sure you like and subscribe, ring the bell so you know when I upload. Also, if you want to support me anyway, all the information will be in the description below, along with the link to the Discord server. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day.